Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? So I'm hoping you guys are having a wonderful day, night, evening, whenever you are checking out this video. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you some Easter chairs. I have a couple different techniques that I wanted to show you guys that I think is really cool. But before I get into the video, if you could please give the video a thumbs up, that'd be great. I appreciate you guys. It helps out my channel, helps my channel grow. I really appreciate you guys. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Um, so let me show you guys what I did. So I'm using it, like I said, I use a couple different techniques with the chairs this year. And I wanted to show you guys. So one of the techniques is um, so before I say that though, I wanted to give a shout out and a thanks to a couple of other YouTube content creators. They are my inspiration for these chairs. Felicia with Birth and Bosses, she has a YouTube channel. She did a chair, a saucer chair in particular, where she didn't fill the chair up with items. And in the past, when I did my chairs, you covered the whole pretty chair up. I didn't want to cover the whole pretty chair up. I want them to see what this chair is, what's on this chair, the pretty print. And in order to do that, because you probably just rack the chair up if that's the case, right? If you just want to show the chair, but where are you going to put all the other items? So that posed just a small problem for me. One of the things that I do, one of the things that I thrive is coming up with solutions and ways to do things. And I come up, so I came up with a solution on how I can get everything I want, or basically everything I want in this basket. And I can provide great presentation. And yeah, so let's get right into it. And I was able to give it an Easter feel too. So what I did was, I'm going to turn it around. Well, actually, I took a foam board and I placed it behind here. I cut the foam board just wide enough to hold my Lilo. I think this is Lilo or Stitch. I don't know which one. I think it says her name is Angel. Well, anyway, to hold that. Because I want to shrink wrap this or wrap it, I think the sausage chairs I may go in and just wrap it with regular cellophane. Because when you shrink wrap, it'll tend to pull this side in. So, and I want to display how pretty this is. I'm going to have to get a thick gauge wrapping paper, which I already have some. I ordered it from Amazon. And and it comes in a really large roll. I think I wrapped a Valentine's Day gift with a bear, a really large one. At least I attempted to wrap that thing in the cellophane. I did wrap it though in the cellophane, but I attempted to do it on video. Epic fail. Okay, so but this one will be getting cellophane, I believe. But I could go in. and shrink wrap this though. So, and then y'all know I'm liable to change my mind real quick. Once I took the foam board and I cut it, I think I can show you better on the Bluey ones. But I placed in the polka dot cellophane behind it just to give it an Easter feel. I put this in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that in there though. But as you see, there's a kite here. There's the plush holding the star cup. This is geared for a girl. And I'm going to bring this in and show you guys what's in there. So if you can see, it has a little backpack with some hair accessories, the snacks, the Stitch headphones, some, what is a Sour Patch, and then I took in some chalk, some snacks on this side. This thing kind of heavy, y'all. Then on the back, I placed the water sprayer, puzzle, and an egg decorating kit. I have quite a few of these, and I wanted to use them and incorporate them in the gift baskets. There's a sand sifter back here with some sand toys. It's stuck down in the middle, and a jump rope and some bubbles. And I put my Kool-Aid jammer down here, the bubbles, and I think this one came out really cute. I attached the kite on the side. And some more snacks down here. Looks like the goldfish slid down. But, and how I'm going to display this at my event, when I go out and sell, I'm going to put these on the table. None of them will go on the floor, so that you'll be able to see, or the customer will be able to see all the items at the bottom, you know, that's in at the bottom. Also went in and I took some of the fake grass from Hobby Lobby and placed a strip. Last year when I did these, I took the grass. Let me show you guys. Excuse me. So the grass comes in a roll like this. And last year what I did was I took a large strip and covered the entire surface of the bottom. This year I decided not to do that, just to put it in the top, because it's not really necessary to do the whole thing, because once they take this apart, they're going to discard that or use it for their puppy. I don't know. But, you know, for puppy training. But, yeah, so I decided just to cut a little strip and place right in the front of the chair and hot glue it down. So let me bring another one up. I'm going to bring the other Stitch up. So this is relatively the same. So I'm placing minimum items inside the thing. I'm going to place the star in the chair. I'm going to place another star cup here, and I just throw those cookies in there. But you see how I placed her up here, and I put some bunny ears behind her, and I did place bunny ears on the other Stitch character. But this one's just the same layout, same headphones and little backpack, the same layout. And I took a piece of packing paper just to cover up the construction. The construction really doesn't look bad, so you don't really need to do that. But just to give it a clean, professional look, I would put that a sheet of packing paper on there. So let me move this one down. So I'm going to bring up the first Bluey. Bluey came out cute. I like the colors in Bluey. So inside Bluey, you have our eggs, we have our snacks, we have another headphone set, the light projector, the Bluey light projector. I placed in some Mott's apple juice, a small thing of bubbles, a sand toy in the middle, and then on the back you have the microphone, the puzzle, and a little dive and grab toy with the Sour Patches. And on this side you can see the goldfish. Yeah. And the goldfish. Inside of here, I placed in bunny ears. I keep setting this thing down because it's heavy. I placed in the bunny ears, and I also placed in the cup. Now, how I'm gonna get this cup, how I got this cup to stay and the air bunnies to stay was I took my trusty tagger. I took the tagger, placed a tag through here on this side where I'm gonna place the item, and then on this side. Then I took a piece of tape and I taped the little tags. See these little tags? These are long. So I was able to place them on here and place them on the cup and take the tag to the cup. And I did that with the air things, the bunny ears as well. So that'll allow that to stay in there. So let me show you guys. So I took another foam board, and with the foam board, to get it to contour around the shape of the sausage here, because it's round in the back, when I cut the foam board, I made a slit in the foam board to where I didn't break it. I just scored it and bent it so that it could take the round shape. And so I'm going to show you guys the back. So this is the back. I'm going to cover it up with foam board. But this chair, in order to get the foam board to stay, because there's no ledge here, I had to build it up. I had to take a small piece of, I took a small piece of foam board and I placed it on the top of the little edge right here and taped it to this. And I taped it pretty good so it could hold. I took a piece of tape from the back, wrapped to the front, from the back, wrapped to the front, and just went around about 7 or 8 times to get that to stay. And it actually stayed, and it holds the weight. And I did as well over here. Then I took my foam board and I placed in front of this little slit, the little piece that I made, and taped the foam board to it. So now it's pretty sturdy. See how sturdy it is? It's really sturdy. Now you got to tape this good. You got to come from right the middle, well, over here, this corner, all the way around and wrap it around the leg of the chair. From here, wrap it around the leg of the chair. Take a piece of tape and place here. Do it about 7 times and it'll stay. It'll stay. Yeah, so, and also I took the cello wrap right here. Is just a cello wrap from the Dollar Tree. They come in a bag, a pack of 2 cellophane bags. And what I do is I just cut the bags open and use them on my foam board. I did that trick, or used that trick last year on some team baskets to give the foam board some contour, some depth, some everything, the Easter feel, right? So that one came out cute. So yeah, that one came out cute. Then excuse me, I'm gonna move this down. I think I'm gonna have to move it over there because there is 8 baskets I want to show you guys. And there's something different about each one of them. So this is my bingo Bluey. So bingo, and I did the same thing. I attached everything down, placed all the same items in the same positions. The only difference with this one is it has bingo in there and it has the bingo sunglasses. The other Bluey has the Bluey glasses. And this one came out cute. And the construction is just the same. This one's a little bit more sturdier because I put a little more tape on this one. But it's basically the same. The microphone and the Bluey. And I put the grass on this one as well at the front. Bring this in so you guys can see the grass. Oh, and I did place a different toy on this one. Okay, so let me take this down. So that is my design for the saucer chairs. That's my design for saucer chairs. So here's another one. Uh-oh. So I'm still sticking with I don't want to cover up the chair. So I have these type of chairs. And this one, I decided to get a little ambitious, a little ambitious. I used the pillow. Hope you guys can see that, but I used this really pretty pillow I got from Dollar General. And because I want to see the chair, this one I placed in the headphones. I placed in a little plush and sat him in the chair. The basketball set is down here. The Paw Patrol basketball set. Some bubbles, some chalk, some eggs, and then this one I went in. I placed one of the coloring books in the sleeve. Also placed in this construction vehicle. This is one of outside toys, and I placed a kite in this one. Also covered up the construction with the packing paper, and this one came out cute. I like these little toys. They light up. They'll never light up when I'm on camera, but this one came out real cute. Now I'll bring it in so you guys can see it. And this one could go for shrink wrap or cellophane. I think they all can go for either. It all depends on your preference. So let me bring this up real quick so you guys can see. And I think that by presenting these like this, it's just a different take on them. So here's a Spider-Man one. Okay, here's a Spider-Man one. So Spider-Man one has a smaller pillow. And what I did was, so with this one is kind of like a revamp of a pre-made Easter basket that I purchased from Walmart last year. It was a little bag, this bag here, and it had all these Spider-Man items in it. Now I took the Spider-Man items out, placed a piece of red tissue paper in there just to make it look like something, and then I took the items and I spread them throughout the basket. I put this here. This is a sticker and crayon set. I took the cup, the coloring cup, placed that up here. I took the Spider-Man puzzle out of this and placed it on the side. I think that was all that was in there. But I also included in this one the projection light, the Spider-Man projection light, a Spider-Man kite, and all my snacks. This one I was testing the waters. I wanted to see what it would look like if I placed the real grass, well, the other grass, that grass, and then place some grass from the bag inside of here. And I stopped. I finished doing it, and it don't look bad, but I'm not sure I like it. There is a laser water gun on the side here, or some type of aqua blaster. So I'm gonna bring this one down, but this one came out cute too. This one came out cute. So here is my boy Lilo and Stitch. And my boy Lilo and Stitch came out cool too. And I used these earphones or headphones again with a pillow, the water splasher. What is this thing called? I don't even know. Oh, Splash Plumber. So I placed that there on the arms. I put a Lilo and Stitch kite in here, and I put the plush in here. I put a lot. It's a lot going in here. I decided to. I was playing with this one as well, to put the snacks here and the drink here. It's got some chalk in it, and inside the bottom of it, I decided to play with it, like I said, and I put the grass. Well, yeah, I guess the bad grass in there. And I also went in and I put a water slide in here, because I placed the water slide in here. It's pretty large and it's heavy. I placed in a hand pump to pump it up. So, and it's sitting in the middle with the little shark. But I'll bring that in and show you guys. So that's pretty cool. And I got that from Dollar General. You know, from the sale. That's what it looks like from the side. And here's the water pump and the chalk. And also I threw in the chair, I threw some swim goggles, which I ain't take the price tag off of. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad I lifted this up. I just peel this off. And I like the glasses on the Stitch. I found this little hat in my stockpile, and it has the same orange glasses and the little shark teeth. Like, what is this? Stitch. I guess he is Stitch. Has. So make sure ain't no more prices. And I'm just gonna place the goggles. I could place the goggles down here though, which I think I will. But I'm going to tag this hat inside of the chair. And that's cute. So I wanted to show you guys one of the baskets wrapped up. I can't possibly wrap all these baskets on video today. It would take too long. I'm going to wrap them as soon as I get off this video. I may put up a short. I may not. But I did want to show you guys one of the chairs wrapped. So I'm going to bring that up. And I chose to shrink wrap this one. So this is my Mickey. And I'm also doing some other characters, ouch, as well. I'm doing Minnie Mouse. And whatever chairs I have upstairs, I'm going to try to do them all. So this is my Mickey Mouse. And I chose to use the pool float with Mickey Mouse. And I took Mickey Mouse, I took the water swimmer, placed them inside the ring. And what else? I took a plush, some Mickey glasses, swim mask. I took a Mickey Mouse activity set, placed my snacks here. This is like a little light up fan. And then on the back, I have a swim raft and some bubbles. This is geared towards like a 2-year-old, 3-year-old. I don't know. And then there is a Play-Doh set in here as well. So let me see if I can bring it up for y'all. Yeah, see that. I might have to sit this joker down. The bubble blower. And once again, I hid the construction with packing paper. So this one came out really cute. Really, really cute. But okay, guys, I am going to let you guys go. I appreciate you guys for joining and coming and checking out what I'm up to. As Miss Claudia says, stopping by and seeing what this video is all about. Okay, guys. Well, Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay blessed, guys. I am about to do some more. I'm gonna wrap these and then I'm gonna do some more baskets. I have a couple more concepts I want to bring to you guys. I'm really trying to bring them as fast to you guys, but I get to working on one other project and it puts off this right here. I've been trying to make this video for 3 days. These baskets has been sitting here for 3 days and they in the way, so I need to get them out the way, wrap them, and take them upstairs. But okay, guys, stay up, stay blessed. And let's see if I can get over there by the camera. I got all these big old baskets in the way. Have a great one, guys.